Live from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Chicago White Sox. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. And we've got a major league debut on the mound in this one, Chris. And always interesting to see how that goes. But I'm sure there's a mix of excitement and nerves running through her right now.
Absolutely, Boog. And playing your first game in the show, it's just a little different for everyone. But no one walks in unfazed by the moment. I don't care what they say. And that's especially true as a starting pitcher that's expected to go out there and give your team a quality outing. All eyes will be on her out there on the bump. Should be fun to watch and see how it plays out.
Ready to go? Now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
The left fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
And here it comes. Fouled off. He was late.
First pitch, 12
feet. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike two. Making her debut here in April. Chris, I think we have to assume that means they see her as an important piece for their pitching staff this year.
I think so. I mean, they wouldn't have her here if they didn't feel she was ready to pitch at this level. And this is a great chance for her to prove herself.
And that's the first strikeout of her major league career.
Yeah, and it could be the first of many if she meets the goal she set for herself and the expectation others have for her. She doesn't want to just win games. She wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a pitcher, even if she doesn't have power stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes her stand up a little bit taller.
And now the count is even.
1-1.
One out, base is empty. That misses, and a count 2-1. The pitch. Swings and chases a low one there.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
On the ground, right side, Baco whips it to first. Out. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Frank Thomas now at the plate. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
2 outs. This one in the air right field. Lasnewski settles underneath it. She's got it. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field. And on the hill here today, Shane Bieber.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ballpark.
Not in time. She's safe.
Boom, that's staying within her game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now she's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what players like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Here's a big power threat. Aubrey Bacco, 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. And she swings and misses at the initial offering. And he deals. Foul ball there.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Bieber checks the runner. Benson gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All she's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Kicks and fires. Drilled to right. Way back there, and that is gone. Aubrey Bacco with her first major league home run, a special moment in her young career. And who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for her.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if she gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Oliveras, and, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Jill Dye steps to the plate for the White Sox. That's a base hit.
All over that one right there. The ball absolutely jumped off the bat on that swing. Kind of made my eyes light up. And the data we're getting doesn't disappoint in the slightest. 116 miles per hour exit velocity. I tell you what, that will do the job. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get her into motion.
And the batter now, Sarah Ball. And that gets down into the gap. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So up next for Chicago, Victoria Finch. Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Fought off foul. Dye on third. Bart stands at second. No outs. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And the Wild makes her play to run. In the air, left field. Yoshida under this one. Nabs it. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as she comes across, and it's 4-0.
Well, she's always capable of losing one over the fence. She might have just missed it right there, but a good job driving that run from third.
Now it's the power speed combo. Jessica Lasnewski.
Jessica Lasnewski.
She swings and fouls one off.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
2 strikes. 4 runs already in the frame. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one lifted to left. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We head to the second on the south side. White Sox 4 and the Braves nothing. And we're back.
Leading off
all set
Braves,
for the start of the inning.
the
Now at the plate,
fielder,
Mickey
7.
Mantle.
Mickey
Obviously a guy who makes good
Mantle.
contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Cherry back to work. That's in for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, you know, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
0-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
She didn't want to go after him with the fastball at all, and that at bat, nothing but off-speed stuff. Even with all the changeups coming, somehow he was still early on the swing. So I think he had to be thinking it was only a matter of time until he saw some heat.
Seager stands in now.
No ball, 1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike. The Braves down by 4 here at the top of the second. Got it by him for the K.
Already 3 strikeouts here in the early part of the start, so I think the hitters further down in this lineup might need to take notice, take some notes, share some information. Got to bring a better plan to the plate, or else it's going to be a really difficult game. Disrupt this pitcher, do something to get her out of her rhythm.
Next offering is down low.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make her work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, she is just mowing them down. She's settling in. You got to make her uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Gary Carter up next. Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
Full count.
And there's ball 4.
First base.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But she's still in a good spot. Just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Digging in, Gary Carter. And there's a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Love how he let that ball travel and trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Bellinger up to hit.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And a pitch. And a Big swing and a miss.
0-2.
He goes down looking. 2 left for Atlanta. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here on the south side,
Leading up for the White
first
Sox,
baseman, Beverly.
the first baseman,
Obviously a player who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that she hits both righties and lefties. First pitch misses. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a player or platoon her.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitcher's arms, you're a player that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
2-1.
The wind of the pitch.
No, inside.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. And they get the out.
batting ninth, the pitcher, Lizzie.
At the plate, Lizzie Cherry.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get her, but she's got a real high ceiling.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Cherry, 30 years old now, and she was the second-round pick in 2024.
No ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty.
1-2
there. On the ground, sneaks through, base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away. So that's hit number 1 of her major league career. Not sure how many more of those she'll get, but it's still cool for her for sure.
Yeah, pitcher or not, that first career hit is one of the most special you'll ever get. Every person that's played this game at one point swung the bat. I think you'll have the ball front and center on her trophy case for a long time.
Carly Benson steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Swing and a foul straight back. Righty to the plate. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. At the belt and fires. The punch out there, and it's 2 down.
Well, big power hitter right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. She tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And a foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Diving, gets down. Could be extra bases. Around third. She scores. It's 5-0. And she's into third with a 2-out triple.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That's it for Shane Bieber. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Here
Now
comes a new
pitching
arm for the
for
Braves.
Atlanta,
Kendall
number
Graveman.
33.
He's making his second
Kendall
appearance of the season.
Graveman.
Two outs with a runner at third. Now here is Jill Dye. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And first offering is fouled off. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And it's out of here. She circles the bases. It's 7-0. Chris, she's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and she's got her timing locked in. She's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what she did.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Sarah Bart. A double and a run scored his first time up. That one not close. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to third. Schmidt. Over to first. Out. Third out, and that ends the frame. But the White Sox with a 2-run homer. It's now 7-0. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. And now the veteran pitcher, Kendall Graveman. Cherry back to work.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that pitcher work to get you out.
And the righty deals. And another ball.
Seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down. And they'll do it again. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So that's hit number 1 of his major league career. Not sure how many more of those he'll get, but it's still cool for him for sure.
Yeah, pitcher or not, that first career hit is one of the most special you'll ever get. Every person that's played this game at one point swung the bat. I think he'll have the ball front and center on his trophy case for a long time.
And next for Atlanta, Masataka Yoshida. There's a strike.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
And that one ripped into right, and that's a fair ball. Graveman around second, headed for third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
So up next, Matt McClain. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
That's
Strike
a
one.
No balls. 1 strike.
Right-hander kick steals.
Ball.
Now 1-1. Cherry, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to her when she's in a spot like this. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Line drive, base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 7-2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
So digging in, Frank Thomas. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Thomas started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Here comes the 0-1. On the inside corner for a strike. In the air, out towards left center, drifts towards it, brings it in.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
So man aboard, and now Mickey Mantle. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. There's a strike. McClain, the base runner at first with 1 out. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, are you in a broadcast booth, or are you?
Redding flips for 1 on to first, double play, and that's the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. White Sox 7 and the Braves 2. Bottom of the inning, and now it's going to be Victoria Finch.
The catcher, Victoria Finch.
And the pitch. Foul ball.
You know, these White Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says. She was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under her, but she smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard she hit it.
And here is Jessica Lasnewski. And a swing and a miss there. Nobody out. Runner at first. Not even close there. And 1-1.
No, he's really working her away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swinging a foul straight back. Move to first. And she's back safely. Runner at first with no outs here. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and she'll see another. The 2-2. Got her looking, and she didn't like the call.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on her for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Runner at first. Cam Reddick steps to the plate for the White Sox. Check on the runner. Back standing. She's in there safely. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Man at first, 1 away. Trying to bunt her way on. And that's just foul. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the first baseman, Beverly Beavers.
And up next for Chicago, Beverly Beavers. Grounded out her first time up. This player makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
She's got such quick hands, and she's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps her square to the plate. There's a good chance that her bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Two outs.
D-Rod. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And another ball. Pickoff throw, and she's back in easily. In for a strike, and now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to first, makes the sliding stop. Nicely done for the out. The White Sox leave 1, but they're still on top, 7-2. Back here on the south side, and here's Corey Seager to hit. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him squared.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll circle the bases. His second of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but He got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
Mike Schmidt next up for the Braves. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
No ball. Just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Here comes the 0-1. That's a little bit low. And Mike Schmidt had the rare blend of elite defense and big-time power. An 8-time National League home run leader. Only Babe Ruth has more home run titles. And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now batting.
And here's the catcher, Gary Carter. And he's already singled in this game.
Ball, no. 1 ball, no strike.
Swings and misses.
1-1.
That's strike one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And they take care of Carter for the out. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Struck out looking his first time. On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Kendall Graveman next up for the Braves. Singled and scored his first time. And that's in for a strike. The Braves down by 4. Top half of inning number 4. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Bounced up the middle. Baco. And that is that. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Lizzie Cherry. And a pitch. Late on that fastball. Activity in the bullpen. Shelby Miller up and throwing. Swing and a miss as she was out front that time. Got her swinging for the strikeout. Slider got her for strike 3.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Benson lays off down low as she digs in for the 3rd time. Right-handed reliever. And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard now with 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Aubrey Bacco. She's already homered in this game. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Carter's throw. Not in time. Stolen base.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
The pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. She'll score, and the lead is up to 5.
Well, it's a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
One down. And now Jill Dye. She's already homered here in this one. She swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. In the air, right field. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Sarah Barnes.
Runner at first. And now Sarah Bart. This hitter with big-time power and an elite defender. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Two outs. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Carter's throw. Not in time. Stolen base.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Here comes a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, and she's down on strikes. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 8-3. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Masataka Yoshida. The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one ripped. And it hits the base of the wall. Cut off, throw to second, and he's there with a double.
Now that second baseman, McLean.
McLean digs in now. 1 for 2. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Man at second. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
To the right side, Bacco slings to first. Awesome play there. So, Singy, she's given up her fair share of hits in her debut, but she's done a good job of limiting the damage. What are you seeing?
I'm sure the game is moving a little quicker than normal today for the rookie, and that's totally fine. I think you bring up a great point, though, Boog. She's shown she can really battle out there, work her way out of some jams, so I think this debut should be a confidence builder for her.
Thomas in the box again, takes the strike. And that one fouled off. And the 0-2. On the ground right side. And foul ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Now a fly ball to right center. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Braves strand one. Can't chip away at an 8-3 deficit. And we're back.
Leading up
to the
for
bottom
the
of
White
the fifth.
Sox.
Here's the speedy
The
catcher,
catcher,
Victoria Finch. And the right-hander back to work. That's in there. Strike one. Finch measures 6 feet even, just 19 years old. A former first-round pick in 2024. Swing and a miss. She was late. Strike two.
No ball.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a batter like this.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. She'll touch them all. It's 9-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Really great job of anticipation there. She knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, she won.
New pitcher for the Braves, Shelby Miller.
Well, they need someone to stop
Now
the bleed and keep
Atlanta.
the score right where it
Number
is.
14.
Seems like a tough
Shelby
task today with the way this
Miller.
lineup is swinging it.
Jessica Lasnewski steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swings and misses. Strike one.
0-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger drifts towards it. And it's caught for the out.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop,
Cam Reddick will hit next. She's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a runner aboard with a one-out single.
now batting, First baseman.
It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of the StatCast treatment, Singing.
I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
Beavers stands in here. Tried to hold back her swing there, but went around. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and she guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end. No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at her with a breaking ball, pitch after pitch, and that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Maya Hills.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, dude. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Throw over to first. Back in there standing. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Two outs. Runner takes off. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a two-out RBI.
Redding stands at second with two gone. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. And that one got a piece of her. He had her 1-2, and he ends up hitting her with a pitch. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Carly Benson steps to the plate for the White Sox. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. She's not going to get cheated up there.
No, she's not. She's looking to do damage with every swing she takes.
And she hits a ground ball right side. They limit the damage here. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 9-3. Nicole
pitching for the
Patterson
White Sox.
on to pitch here, and she'll
Number
move into the
20.
number 5 spot in the
Nicole
lineup after the double switch.
Patterson.
Maya Hills. She'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. Corey Seager now.
Leading
the Dodgers made him a first-round pick back in 2012.
18th overall that year for Seager, Boog. And Carlos Correa, Byron Buxton, Marcus Stroman, just a few other first-rounders from that class. I'd say pretty solid group.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. Well, nice job of getting that front foot down, and once it does, the hands just launch. Big hole on the left side of the infield, and I think that's exactly what he was gunning for.
Man at first, Mike Schmidt, the next to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The 0-1. That one missing inside.
She doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but she's working a little differently here.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. The count 2-1. And it's fouled away. And now the lefty. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here. His first homer of the year, and they close the gap. It's 9-5.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. A hitter recognizes that breaking ball that's up in the zone. He hopes that it just comes down enough that it's a pitch he can attack. Well, he was right on top of that one. Really good swing.
Gary Carter next up for the Braves. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Benson under it. Makes the grab. And there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Now not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. In plenty of time to first. Bellinger is gone, 2 away. Brian Snitker making a move for a bat here.
Number 13.
Luis Campusano.
He's got a little pop in his back, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Yep. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swings and misses. Gonna count 1-2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. She might throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because
swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That ends the frame. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now 9-5. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back
Now
down for the bottom of the
Atlanta.
6th, and there's a new
Number
pitcher on the
43.
mound. Tommy Kahnle. This is his third time out this year. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Aubrey Bacco.
The second baseman.
Looking to complete the cycle with a double.
Bacco.
The pitch. There's the strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That's hard hit in the line. And no one can get there. Around first and hustling for second. They'll throw in. Safe in second. She legs out the double. So the history here, and what a game she's had. Chris, you hit for the cycle, so you know what this is like.
It's a really cool thing to accomplish, especially when your team gets the W. And one thing that gets lost in this is that you had at least 4 hits in a ball game, and not a lot of players can even say they did that in the course of their career.
Here's some real power at the plate. Jill Dye, and she's already left her mark on this game.
She certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
And a foul ball. Bacco leads off second with nobody out. Now a drag bunt, third base side. It's safe at first, a bunt single.
Now batting, third baseman.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
Sarah Bart steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 3. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. And strike 2. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
She came out of her mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
So they're making the move for a bat off the bench.
Number 10.
Lauren Phillips. 1 out, and runners at the corners for her. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. First and third, 1 down. A bunt, and it's popped up. Tags the runner for 1, and no throw. She's into first easily.
Up next to Chicago, the right fielder, Jessica Lasnewski.
So first and second with 2 outs. And next to hit for the Sox, Jessica Lasnewski. Year in and year out, this player an MVP candidate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. First and second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 2.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Into the outfield, base hit. The run comes in to score from second. It's now 10-5.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Cam Reddick steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one ripped right center field. Bellinger drops step going back. And forget it. Just circle the bases. Their first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 13-5. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. She went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think she had her sights set on that pitch. She went and got it and circled the bases.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Phil Bickford.
I think it's got to be a little tough
now
coming in out of the pen
Atlanta.
when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now Beverly Beavers. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Check swing, but she went too far. And that's strike 2. Swings and misses, struck her out. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. We're through 6 full. This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
Number
Mariah
55.
Carey.
Mariah
On for her Major League debut.
Carey.
So we'll see if she's ready for the big stage.
She just has to remember this is the same game that she's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands, and it's a bigger stadium.
The left fielder.
The game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher. Whatever fingers she puts down, that's what you throw. And just let her lead you in this one.
The line to kick the pitch. Yoshida leading things off and takes a strike. Carey, a very difficult pitcher to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against her.
She wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of her pitches.
He swings and fouls one off.
Unless she beats herself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, she can pretty much forget about it.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, her stuff is just too good to fail.
In the air to left center. On the move. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt McClain. That one hit to right. Lasnewski moving under it. She makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Frank Thomas. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Swings through that one.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Dives, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Maya Hills. Looking for her first big league hit right here. She'll ask for time and step out of the box. And here it comes. On the ground, right side. Throw over to Thomas. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, left fielder, Carly Benson.
So the batting order turns over. Carly Benson steps to the plate for the White Sox. She's a player who does it all. That one fouled off. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Oh, and he hit her. He had 2 strikes on her, and he hit her.
The best way to forget about the pain is inflicting some pain, and working your way around the bases and touching home plate is a way to stick it to that other team.
Bacco in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Nice stop. Quickly to second for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Up next for Chicago, the center fielder, Jill Guy.
So up next for Chicago, Jill Dye. She's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. And there's a ball. Bacco off of first with 2 away.
No.
Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And another ball. Sarah Bart in the on-deck circle for the White Sox. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The third baseman.
First and second, 2 down. Now here is Sarah Bart. Right side. Throws to first. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. The batter now, Mickey Mantle.
Mickey Mantle.
Carey, 27 years old, and she's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. The pitch timer expired before she started her windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And it's even up.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
The 1-2. This to center field. On her way over. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop. Corey.
So now it's Corey Seager. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Swing and a miss, and she got him to chase.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Dive, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mike.
2 outs, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Mike Schmidt. He's already homered in this game. And there's a strike. That's a strike.
She's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 13-6.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? Well, the pitcher's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, she supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Now the catcher up to hit, Gary Carter. swing there, and it's 0-1. In the air, out towards right center. Dive, sizing this one up. And that is that. And a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off.
Number 5.
Guadalupe Bankston.
Well, with her speed, she can really make some things happen leading off.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Hard hit, right side. Throw over to Thomas. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Jessica Lasnewski.
Jessica Lasnewski steps to the plate for the White Sox. I think when you consider her as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If she can get on, that's going to give her one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
0-1.
The White Sox up big in this one. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Then she grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, the shortstop, Cam Redding.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Cam Redding.
With this kind of lead, she can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what she loves to do.
Out to center. Mantle under it. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Michaela Holloway.
And she's got a nice lead to work with, so she should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Michaela.
And up to the plate comes
Holloway.
Cody Bellinger. And a pitch. The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. She paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And the 0-1. And there's the strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Righty delivers. Backs and misses. It's a strikeout.
The pitcher, number 50.
Brian Snitker making a move for a bat here.
Pinch hitting for
Evan
Atlanta.
Carter. 1 out.
Number
The base is
32.
empty for him.
Evan Carter.
Inside, just missed. One down, base is empty.
Hurt ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
The Braves with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the ninth. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as she punches out the first two batters she's faced in this one. Getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Yoshida stands in now, looks at that one inside. Oh, she doesn't get the call. 2-0. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
That was straight queso right there.
The Braves down to their final strike. That one misses. 3-2 now. Right through there, got it. And that'll do it. Cherry with her first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. And I'm sure she'll feel very good about that and get the ball for her trophy case as she should. A start she won't ever forget.
13-6 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from the south side of Chicago.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours